Can we look at XSPA?
Expa is on downtrend. It's in oversold position now. Williams R is minus 88. RSI is 38.86, but it's still downward. So you could expect it to go down further. It has been consolidating in this channel, but overall trend looks downward. I would say it's better to hold. You could consider to average down a bit if your buying price is higher. What's your buying price, Aditya?
It's at 2.3, Kamal.
I think you might wait up to election since it's on downward trend. After the elections, when it starts taking uptrend, you could consider to buy some more so that it brings down your average. With 2.3, you can expect that once it starts taking uptrend, you would be able to sell at profit because even the nearest resistance is 2.53.
Okay.
So for now, up to election, I would suggest to just watch. And on a day you see that there is large sell-off on that day, or maybe next day when it starts taking up, that time you could buy some more to average down.
Got it. Thanks, Kamal.
Welcome. Earnings date. Let's just see. Its earnings is on November 11th, so you might keep a watch on that as well. Any other questions, Aditya, for this?
No, I think it's clear. I think Damanjit what question that he's not holding but he's looking to enter. So I think he wants to know what would be the best price to buy.
Okay. Let me draw a trend line, horizontal ray. Just reduce these. I think with the current price, since it's on downward trend, there's a weak support at 1.65. So you might wait up to 1.65. And if it starts reversing around 1.65, that looks to be a good buy price for this. And with a stop loss of 1.13. So maybe a stop loss of 1.15. So close to 50 cents stop loss with immediate target of around $2.5, and if it spikes further might next target of 4.5, which looks good as risk to reward ratio would be higher. 50 cents of stop loss with a immediate profit of close to $1, and next is $3. So it could be good to enter, considering that when it spikes it can spike even further. As we had seen in June first week, it crossed even 8.75. Is that okay?
Yeah, thanks, Kamal.
You're welcome. Aditya, do you have any other stock to look, or shall we go with Apple?
I think we can go with Apple and others. I think this is the main one that I had. I think if no one has anything in the future, I think I'll let you know. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So let's take Apple. Okay. Yeah, there was a heavy sell-off both on 28th of October and last trading day of the week on 30th. It was expected because of the elections and the volatility that we have been observing for about over a month due to elections, and expected to have this kind of volatility even this week. Are you holding it, or you are planning to buy it down
Yeah,
further?
I'm planning to enter. I mean, the last week was due to earnings and then the elections as well.
Right. So there was sell-off in most of the technology stocks on Wednesday and Friday. If you are looking to enter, let me draw a fib ratio for this. As you can see, both Williams R and RSI are downward. You could expect it to drop down further. And since we have a gap here, I would expect the next support to be somewhere close to 103. You can keep a buy limit at 103 and try to buy after the election date, as anything can happen. The current closing which it gave at 1011, though it touched at 107 but gave a closing at 111, it's still above support that it had at this around September last week. So I still expect that it might go down further irrespective of the election results. So safer would be to wait, and
Yes.
yeah, around 103 looks to be a good buy price for me as of now. So you can set the buy limit at 103 and keep a watch.
Okay, but there are less chances a reversal, right?
Based on the election results or based on the election day news, I would say most of the stocks trend would depend on that. Chances of major stocks going down are higher, as we have seen on Friday. That's why
Okay.
it's safer to wait until that happens. It has been a trend that during the elections, the market goes down. So
Okay.
if you get in early, you might get at a little higher price. Better to wait until market is more clearer, I would say.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. If you would like to have a number in mind of what price would be better to get in, so this 103 for Apple looks to be good as of now. And for sell target, immediate sell target could be at 125. And if you're planning to hold for long term, a buy price of 103 or even lower would be even more better. If it goes down below 103, since it's a weak support, if it drops down further, you could see here that there's a gap here. If it drops down further, then price of under $100, which is $99, would be good price. And this could be for
Okay.
long term. If you are buying for short term, even if you buy at 103, sell it at some profit and then buy it again, that would work out.
Okay. And how sooner can I expect this short-term target, like in this year or early next year, maybe? This
So
125?
So as you could see, this 125 was on 13th of October, which is like about a month time.
Yeah.
Similar time. Once the market starts rallying, it might take even lesser time. If the market dips more, then it might take more than a month. But roughly around 2 to 6 weeks of time,
Okay.
you
Okay.
can
Makes
keep it.
sense. Yeah.
And regarding since its earnings is out, maybe it would be worth to check when is the next dividend date. Once you are buying, then you can also keep a check on its dividend because Apple does give dividend as well. So last month on
Okay.
30th was its earning and it gave dividend on 7th. So you could check when is its dividend date.
Okay.
Yeah. So usually people buy before X dividend date so that they can get the dividend as well.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. So shall we go to next stock?
Yep. Please.
So next one is DKNG. Is it also on Nasdaq?
Yes.
DraftKings is on downtrend since 5th of October.
Yeah. Due to major events being cancelled because of COVID, so it's largely depends on the games and everything, sports activities actually.
Okay, they're into internet services. Right. So since it's on downtrend and it has still not reached its support levels, it was consolidating for a long time within this channel of around 43 to $29, and then it had a spike, and after the spike it rallied for about a month and then it has started falling down. Are you holding this or you are planning to enter this one as well?
I'm planning to enter. I'm not holding. I just watching it like since it was like 65, I think.
Mhm.
So I'm watching it falling. So yeah, I'm still tracking it.
That's good. So it looks that it could be good to enter. Let's see at what price we can enter.
Hi, Kamal.
Yeah, hi. Hi,
Yeah.
thanks.
Just move it to the little left towards the
Till here?
icon. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just extending it with that level.
No, it's fine. So put it till green candle.
Yes, so for this,
Around
consider,
30 can be a good point.
yeah. So a buy price around $30, 30 or 31, with
Okay.
a,
Low 30s, right?
yeah, around 31, and with a stop loss
Yeah, 27.5, 27,
27.68, yeah, 27.5.
685, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it has a good upside potential as you have been observing. So
Yeah.
once it starts rally, if you keep target of around 65 and you buy around $31, so it would be double. So
Yep. Yep.
31 looks to be a good buy price.
Okay.
Yeah, and what is the earning? Can you check the earnings? Expected earning
Expected
negative.
earning is negative, and it's
And the
on
previous earning were also
also
negative,
negative.
and of before the earning it was falling down. 2 days before it went up, and then again when started going up. The previous earnings go back. It was
So
positive.
it was positive, and
After that
on
started
that,
going up.
yeah, on that day it went up. The next day also it went up. So
Okay,
it
so
depends on earning.
was there any news? Can you check the news why it started falling down drastically after it made a high of 65? Yeah, this one. The date was in October and
So from 5th of
5th
October,
October.
yeah,
Check what happened on 5th of October.
there was offering stock offering reported at $52.
Nothing else. When 52 per share people with matter to Bloomberg is principal. 52. So it should. So there was selling pressure because of this. The price came back
Yeah,
towards this level of 52, and then again they still the pressure continued and it fell down. So okay, you can enter 31, and your target should be the long term 65 maybe or may not be achievable at this stage because it has already lost a lot of like around 45% of its original value. So if you enter around by
Okay.
31 and exit rear the second level of 37, that can be a good choice without blocking your capital for a long time. Just trade between these two lines, between this
Okay.
30 and 37. So don't hold for too long. Maybe it don't go, for sure it will not go straight to 65. It will have some like ups and downs. So between support and resistances, you can exit and then re-enter. So that can be a plan for this because the earning date is also near, and by the earnings, it may fall down due to earning pressure. So earning is on like 13th. So today, like 2 weeks from now almost, so you continue watching this stock till I would say close to the earning period and see how it behaves. But if it crosses below 30, this 30.98 value, then don't enter. And then it will start falling down drastically to the next level because if the support level is once broken, the stock falls with like accelerated pace towards its next support level. So you have to wait till it has actually taken a support and has formed one green candle above its support line. So that's a point. That will be your entry point actually. So look closely for that.
Okay.
Expectedly, it will be like 31. But
Okay.
since the
Thanks.
earnings are also near, so 31 may not hold good, and we may see selling pressure, further selling pressure as well because of the earnings, and they are negative. And from the previous earnings, there's no clear trend actually what's going to happen. If you see the two previous earnings, it's not very much clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that can be your strategy on this.
Thanks, Tahir.
You're welcome. Yeah, okay, guys. So we don't have Vivek today with us, and we will continue for the next
shall we
stocks.
shall we go to next?
Yep.
Yep.
Triple BY. I think we discussed this one last
But
last
Yeah, I
week, I
sold
believe.
this one last week.
That's great.
I understand bed and path, but what is beyond? Why the name beyond?
They have products which you can use not only for these but for other things as well. Mostly
Okay.
scents, perfumes.
Okay. This one also falling down. Volumes are very low. I won't recommend anyone to trade in this stock because of these volumes. Look at the volumes. These are like pretty low, sort of illiquid stock, and then it has a gap up opening here where you just pointed your cursor 14 to 617, and then it's falling down. It may close its gap again. And if we look at the size of the candles, like how it is falling down on the last 2 days fell down from go little up. Yeah, this one 22. Yeah, 22 till around like 19, $3 and then $1 again. So this one might not be a very good idea to trade in this stock. just go back and check the previous history. What was its levels before? If we go like 68134 or pre-COVID times,
It has not had a stable level anytime.
maximum it was going till like 15, and yeah, this time it was a 52-week high or something like that. So it won't be a stable one. So it will come back again to its original levels, to its average price.
Yeah, and because
And
of
there's a
this,
gap
yeah,
up as
yeah,
well, so it will close its gap. If someone is holding it, just sell it before it loses its further value and try to get rid of this. RSI is also continuously falling down. So it will take little time to come up again, and it may not reach the same levels again. So if you're trying to buy this, it won't be a recommended one because there are so many
Okay.
other better opportunities to invest in rather than spending in this stock. But if you, somehow you have already entered in the stock, so try to sell at as soon as possible. Like, if you can get a higher price, just get rid of it because it will eventually go down to its original values, of which is
What
on average
what
of
could be
15.
that? Okay.
An average of
Okay.
15, because
Okay.
in the history we have checked the history. Come on, can we zoom out so that we can have a larger values on the same page? Yeah, more zoom out. No matter the candles get shrinked. Yep, that's fine. I think we have like large data now.
yeah, and
So these values were in 17. Okay, from 17 falling down, and then in 2020, what was the average in 19 and 20? Look, 19 and 20, it was trading on an average of like maximum of 15, and then it made a low of 7 as well, 7 and like
Yeah.
4
Yep.
pre-COVID. I think that was the COVID times. During the COVID, it hit around 4 or like little below 4 level 4. Yep.
Yep.
yeah,
So
three
after the
point three
COVID
point six.
has started taking up. So it has retraced its previous value. When you use the retracement, one of the thing is like, just point your cursor here, stop here. So at the level of 4, go back, zoom out. I want to see pre-COVID and post-COVID.
So this is uh,
Yeah,
the crash
in
during.
December. Yeah, this was the value. So this one was a value to pre-COVID, and it made a low of 3.5. And then again, it went back to its normal level. So normal level was like 16. So it has already crossed its normal levels. It has retraced. It has fully retraced its value, whatever it has lost previously, by crossing the level of 16. Because like it's now around 18 or 19. So it has fully recovered from its COVID impact, and now it will come back to its normal levels because of these gaps. And when this gap is filled, it will be a normal level of around 15.
Okay. Can this be a good option for put options?
I normally don't trade in the options, so I can't really
Okay.
recommend or I can't comment on that.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed. What was your average price for this if you are
Around
holding?
50. Are you holding this?
I know I sold
Uh,
it last week.
oh,
It
okay.
went to 25. So
That's good.
Vivek sir suggested I should sell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
that was nice.
That's great then. Okay.
Okay. Ryokan.
Okay.
Ryokan is dead. These it's totally dead. So they down the dividend,
Yeah.
0.37 earnings, and the dividend is how much? 0.12 on 29th October. So on 29th October, our last session was on 29th, right?
On 30th.
On 30th. Okay, so it has already became ex dividend, so it has lost its value of the dividend. So this is the price there, and where is there support? Can you draw a support line here? Yeah, somewhere these levels.
Yeah. I think it will drop since it's the next dividend date.
Yeah, this one, and then this S2. Yeah, this one is S1, and then the S2 will be even lower than that, or we can call it S2 and S1. We draw it a little higher on its current values,
This is
S1, and
S1.
then which is likely to be broken because of the ex-dividend, although the dividend was small, and seems that it has partially taken the impact of the ex-dividend things. Okay, these two are the levels. But if you check the history, it is in a long-term consolidation phase for a very long time. Like from March, okay, there was some spike, and then the other spike was in June. So from July till now, it is in a long consolidation phase. So it is not moving at all. Even the earning date and the dividend wasn't able to make a spike in this stock. Normally, if a stock is having a positive EPS and they're announcing a dividend, so before that, you might see a rise in the price. But we didn't see in this case, there was no movement even because of the earnings. So to me, it seems like a long consolidation phase. And once a stock is in consolidation, you don't enter in that stock unless the stock breaks that consolidation level on either side. Either it goes up or either it goes down. So when it starts going up or down, only then you plan your trade. So at this point of time, you shouldn't be planning any trade in this stock unless it breaks its consolidation level. And it is expected that it may go a little bit more further because of this dividend things, ex-dividend impact, 13.88, and then after that it will come back again. So it's not actually recommended stock to invest in at this point. Maybe in future it can be a recommended one, but at this point of time, since it is a long consolidation phase, after consolidation you don't know whether it will go up or down. So better not to hold this, and you don't know even like for how long you're going to hold it. So better to like stay away from this. Yeah, what do you think, Kamal, on that?
Yeah, even I agree with this. It's in consolidation phase, and at this price level, the moment that it is giving it won't be worth to enter, considering that it's in ex-dividend date and it would drop further. Since people, those who would have bought this for dividend, now they will start selling it off. So it would drop further in this coming week.
Yeah, and I think a partial impact has already been seen because the last on 29th when the dividend was there, it was like 14.39 was the closing. And then on the next day when became the X, people already did some sort of selling and price fell down to 14.2 or 14.1, but gave a closing little higher. So actually on 30th, the price is less than the 29th, which shows some sort of selling activity after the dividend date. Oh, but maybe still there is some more selling coming in, so it may go a little bit further down, or if not, then it will consolidate again.